Twitter real quick. Make sure we're all good to go there.
Okay.
Look at that, you're even tagged.
Ooh, I just got the notification.
Ooh.
Let's go.
All right, so thank you for joining in on another Wide Right Natty Light stream. Playing Warzone today. Levi Stevenson, obviously you guys see me all the time because I'm the only one that ever streams for us. But I'm also joined this week by, hopefully going forward too, by Chelsea Downing as well. How are you doing?
What's
Chelsea?
up? I'm pretty good.
Yeah? Crack me a bush light here real quick.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
I'll give you a chance to get up and get one if you want one.
Alright, yep. That's all you had to say. Let me just take my headset off. We don't need to hear all this racket.
Right. Why, are you going to shotgun this thing or what? I'll see you left. Alright, so for real, Chelsea's going to grab a bush light right now. We'll be going here in a second. We're going to be playing Battle Royale Trios today. Should be entertaining. I don't know if anybody's ever played Warzone, but it's a good time. I actually greatly prefer it to its kind of the main competitor, which is Fortnite. This is the adult version of Fortnite.
Alright, I'm ready. Got a cold bush light. Gotta hear the...
Hey! There it is. Let's get you an invite. I don't know, we should have done
It's
this
cold.
before. Is it cold?
It's nice.
Alright, let's see. There's your invite.
Well, did it? There we go.
Alright, we're gonna play trios with just the two of us for right now until our friend Tori joins in.
Alright.
So how you been holding out during the total catastrophe?
Well, it's been nice to go back to work, so that's been, you know, a little bit more of a routine.
Yeah, it's
Not going as crazy.
I'm saying you're done with school, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, are you done, or like?
No, I've got a couple more semesters. I took a couple of years off and worked full time, so
There you go.
now I'm just finishing a degree in microbiology.
Microbiology. What are you gonna do with that?
Probably epidemiology. I better turn my TV down. It's gonna be real loud. So basically, I just, you know, like to study viruses and that kind of thing. So kind of pertaining to what's going on right now.
Oh, I should pull a parachute. Shoot this guy while I'm falling.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
Okay.
Molotov!
Molotov. All right. Let's see here. Coming up, we got a lower left-hand corner. I would vote. We either go to Dam. Go over to prison.
Let's go to Dam. I haven't been there.
Let's go to Dam. Okay, so it's the one on the left.
Alright.
Have to kind of keep an eye on, because it's not super far. It's right at the edge of the circle, and it's not a long jump, so there could be a decent chunk of people that head out that way. So
Alright.
keep your
Just
eye
gonna
out for that.
Fight from the beginning.
And I'm going now. Looks like we've got some people coming this way. of them are going low, though. They're not going all the way to Dan. They're going to that village below.
Okay.
There is one guy. I think he has about the same idea we do.
Enemy soldier incoming. Your primary objective is to kill them all. Supply box located. Move to secure.
Yeah, we got our scavenger. I'm not sure where that guy went, but
I feel like I heard somebody around me, but I could be wrong.
worst part is all I got out of this first box was a double barrel. Alright, I'm gonna go up and grab that first scavenger box. Where'd you end up? Oh, you're over there, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was in this building waiting for me.
Alright.
What a camper! Oh, come on! Who camps in this game? Come off it.
Warzone? I feel like everybody camps
Okay,
in this game.
so yeah, everybody, but still,
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
I
not-
just
it's
doesn't
not
make
as
me
bad
like
as, like-
campers anymore.
It's not as bad as like hardcore domination, but yeah. It's not
Your
good.
teammate was
So I,
sent
like,
to Gulag. They'll
Kill
fight for a
confirmed
chance
when
to
I play
redeploy.
regularly. 'Cause you have to go get your tag.
Alright, I got somebody. Don't know where his friends are, unfortunately.
Redeploy
Got
to the
him.
AO.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna head toward. If you want to go to that scavenger box, that'll be some quick and easy weapon.
Is it
for you.
where?
That's that yellow
Is it where you
spyglass.
marked? Okay.
Let's. Ooh, gas mask. Yeah. Some people get hyped about shotguns on one of them. It's
Me
not
either.
Not on Warzone. Map's
Yeah.
just too big.
Oh, there's a
On
guy
top of the
over here.
roof,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
there's
yeah,
a
I'm
guy
gonna
on the
come
roof.
over to you.
He's gonna try to shoot me, probably. I'm sure he sees me. Yeah, he does. I'm gonna be annoying here.
Gas is closing in.
Oh, I broke his armor.
I'm assuming you already probably changed.
Oh my god. That's on me. I'm an idiot. I can't believe I didn't kill that guy.
I mean, should I go over there or all I have is pistol?
You know,
Gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
we have a suggestion in the comments that we should play Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing?
It does look kind of fun because it looks like my chaotic
Time
neutral
for a bit of argy-bargy.
personality would probably do well in
Get
that
ready to
game.
fight. You're next.
I've never played it.
I don't even have a Switch, so. I don't want it.
Well, I found a supply
We're here and you
crate,
return
so
to the
better
front
than
line. You lose, your fight is over.
Alright. Get out of the gulag.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
shotgun.
No!
We're bringing you home.
Alright,
Oh
you're ready.
my.
Your team can still buy you back if they have the
With
cash.
$0 currently, but you know,
I know.
it's alright. Did you check this one building out that I'm in?
Possibly? Not sure where you're at. Oh, you're in the pump house. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go up to where that guy was.
Yeah, he's up and around that building, or was, anyways. Glad you can't see. Glad you couldn't see my screen on that sequence. That was embarrassing. keep getting out this early. I'm gonna need more bush light here pretty quick.
Oh! I am so sick of it.
All right, warm-up game. That's a warm-up game.
Yes.
He was camping like a son of a gun.
All right. Anytime I go in any door from now on, it's just.
Yep. You just open the door, unload a clip into the wall, and then just keep going.
You know, that sounds like a very good idea.
Just spray and pray.
I mean, it would have worked both those times.
Ooh, I have a new optic. No, I don't. I was all jazzed because I thought I had my thermal scope for this sniper, but I definitely don't. It's a profound bummer.
It's alright, I'm only level 28, or 26. I can't even see what it says. 26, there we go.
25. Because of numbers. You literally have the word number in your gamer tag.
Yep, that's me.
That had to have been a generic gamer tag. You're like, I don't care, just give me something.
It was, and then I didn't know what to change it to, and I play with like all my friends and my family and stuff. Now they just call me Number in real life. It's great. So, I can't change it now. I asked them if I should just change it to Number, because that's what they call me.
Number.
Yeah, just with a bunch of R's on the end.
There you go. Whenever I end up in games and like with people that refer to me by short, everyone just calls me Spaceman. It's weird.
It's a weird thing being called Number, let me tell you.
I bet it is.
Like, I answer to that in real life. It's not a good thing. When I asked them if I should change it to Number, they're like, no, because I memorized that 51071 for nothing. I'm like, all right. My brother's generic gamer tag was 4Scarab, so you can imagine what we called him.
Target practice
yes.
while you can. We're deploying soon.
It's pretty obvious when they're.
Yep.
It's really funny, actually.
What kind of like even generic name is that? I don't know.
My buddy's like Furless Panda or something like that. Like, I don't even know how you.
That's actually like that ain't bad.
I don't know how you managed to luck out with that game.
Yeah.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Warm up done. Time to kick this off.
Alright. Ooh, she's gonna be centered probably on military base. That boat probably. I don't know. I always like going and getting a helicopter. Figure it out.
Battle Royale.
Like,
Avoid
go
the
there
gas.
or
Get to the
something.
safe zone.
Go down here.
Affirmative.
Screw it, let's do it. I'm going.
Let's go, Boston. Get ready.
Because people are definitely going to go for the helicopter right below us. But we got a little ways to glide out too. Make sure you stay a little bit far. I guess you're okay. So make sure you stay a little bit farther out because the out of bounds line, the out of bounds line kind of jogs in around the port area.
Oh, where that water is.
Yeah. Oh, we have a question. How are you feeling about the upcoming ISU football season? How are you
Peachy
feeling?
keen.
How are you feeling about the upcoming season?
You know, I hear a lot about the O-line. Sounds
bet
like
you
we've
do.
gotten some, yeah, it sounds like we've gotten some pretty good recruits up and coming, so that's really exciting. And then, obviously, you know,
the new starters are?
no, don't have that.
You're supposed to be our insight on the offensive line.
I mean...
What are you in here for?
Just... you know, I can't be sharing all our secrets. We'll
That's
know what to
fair.
prepare
Well,
for.
that's fair. That's fair.
But I can say it's very exciting, the new recruits we've got coming in. Where do you want to land? Also, this building over here to the left?
Where is... Okay, there's people coming in. Let's head over
I'm gonna go-
to... Let's go to prison. We're not going to make
Alright,
it
I'm
there.
a little low. Yeah, I'm gonna land at
We're
this
definitely not going to make
place
it.
right here.
But they already got the helicopter. Oh, we're not
What?
Let's not even bother with prison.
Eliminate
Okay,
all
hey, you got a
targets
guy
in
who's
the
Yeah, I'm
dropping
at
in
this-
right here.
Enemy soldier
Okay,
incoming.
I'm
I'm...
going to chase his ass down because I'm a dick. Alright. Get back here.
Alright, I'm coming. Is he in the helicopter?
Hey, reload. No! No, he's right in front of me. I had to reload. Damn it. Oh, nice. Helicopter, you son of a bitch.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Alright. Gulag time.
Fight's begun.
Yeah. Maybe we should just not go to helicopters right off the bat.
It's alright. I
Everybody
mean, if I was
lives.
right there, I think we could have taken him.
You win this fight and you
Well,
return
wait.
to the front
Oh, well.
line. But if you lose, you're done here. You're up, soldier.
Boom, I'm out.
Turn back to the front line.
Alright.
I'm coming.
Oh no. I'm still in here.
Oh no! Oh, you're in, but you are in the gulag. I didn't know
Yeah.
you died. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm taking a new spot.
Oh yeah,
Your
now I'm
teammate
dead.
got their ass kicked. They're RTB at this time.
He's camping in the gulag. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna camp now, cause that's what
I was gonna
everybody does,
say,
I
this
guess.
seems like one of those things where it's like, you know, fool me once, fool me twice.
Yeah.
What if you're just the idiot that keeps doing the neighbors?
Ground.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to deliver. For the upcoming football season, I am actually also
Yes.
very excited about a lot of the incoming freshmen. There's the nice thing is that we're at the point now as a program where we don't have to have freshmen playing right now.
Mhm.
Especially
We've
'cause,
got
like,
some returning.
Oh yeah, especially because like on the offensive and defensive line, the weight program is so huge their first year that usually, I mean, unless it is like they're like an unusual, like an extraordinarily talented player, usually a true freshman offensive lineman starting is usually not good news for your team. I mean,
Exactly.
there's obviously exceptions, like for the exceptionally
Some people are just
talented,
like
but,
freaks of nature, yeah.
Right, yeah. But 99.9% really should be starting their freshman year.
Yeah. I mean, they're playing against a lot of guys that developmentally are just
Enemy
so
soldier
far ahead. Just
incoming.
because, I mean, like you said, that first year is you're getting used to a whole new program, which is usually a lot more intense than high school.
Oh yeah. And part of the thing with linemen too is a lot of times coming out of high school, they're big, they're tall and they're big and they're heavy, but a lot of times they're fat heavy and they're not muscle heavy.
Mhm.
So you have to,
Right.
they have to go through that weight program to replace 300 pounds worth of fat and replace 50 pounds of that with muscle, or 30
Right.
pounds or 40 pounds or whatever they decide to play them at. So that's a huge part of it, obviously. But the nice thing is that Iowa State doesn't have to do that anymore.
Mhm.
But that being said, there are definitely a few freshmen, especially at skill positions. I think that can make a big impact to start off with. The main one that kind of comes to my mind is TJ Tampa, freshman wide receiver. He is big time, especially after the catch. Think of a taller and slightly more athletic Deshaun Jones.
Oh wow.
he's got a couple inches on DeShante, and I think he's a better athlete overall.
Next objective
Which is saying
located.
something because DeShante's a really nice athlete.
Right. Yeah.
But TJ is really, really special. I think the receivers are really deep this year, so he'll definitely have to earn his playing time. But if/when he does earn that playing time, gets on the field, I think they'll try to get the ball in his hands fairly frequently. Now, part of that is also earning Brock's trust and stuff like that too. And obviously, he's got a stable of guys that he's got really great rapport with, like Sean Shaw and obviously Charlie Kohler and Chase Allen and all these guys, Tariq Milton, tons and tons of guys that have been there. He's been playing with for basically two straight years, and so he's going to trust those guys more often. So it's TJ's job to come in and earn Brock.
Next objective located.
Right. That'll take a little bit, getting used to each other, but
I can buy you
sounds like once they do.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I think he's got a chance to play early. There's a possibility that one of the safeties could play early. I don't think they will. I think that will probably go towards more the redshirt freshman, like Asheen Young or something like that. But like I said, the nice part is that
Enemy UAV overhead.
we don't have to have it. Actually, another one that could get some early playing time is Cole Peterson. He's a linebacker out of Kansas.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. That was a panic. Where's his buddy? He's gonna die. I'm not here. You can't see me. You're coming in from the right way. There he is. Got me. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. The nice thing is, I think part of it too is that the guys coming in on the offensive line, that should be the new stars, like a Joey Ramos, that experience with like Julian Good-Jones. You should have your gun in your face.
With one. Alright.
Lost that one, but we'll come back to
So you've got some nice, really nice talent. So while you are losing experience by losing like a Julian Good-Jones or a Bryce Meeker, you do get a lot. I think get over a higher end talent, though more raw, less experienced, but a more talented player in like a Joey Ramos, and if Robert Hudson slides in or whoever over at right guard and right tackle to fill Josh Knipples and Bryce Meeker's spots. So could be, it'll be a learning process early on, but that offensive line has a chance to be really, really, really good.
For sure.
As the season goes on, and that's been, in my opinion, now. Kind of the other part of this too is kind of what this whole virus situation, how that affects next season, because the new strength coach is here, and he has not had a chance to work with guys much at all yet.
Right.
Which is tough because those young offensive linemen, you wanted to give them a chance to get up to speed with the new weight program and to get as many reps as possible. And right now they're not getting their summer workouts. So it's
Exactly. And plus, I mean, like, to be together as a team and actually get those reps and practices in is just
huge.
It's yeah.
Well, in the staff right now.
Okay,
well,
is this
not right now, but go ahead.
I was going to say, my dad was saying something about how one of the conferences in the NCAA isn't going to even have a season. Was it like the?
Well, there's a Division II conference in California that is not going to be playing. I don't think they canceled their season outright, but they've canceled a bunch of Olympic sports. So it's just a D2 conference in California, but
Okay.
yourself sorted.
I don't know. That's part of there's a few schools in that conference that are part of the Cal State University system, which I don't know if you've heard or not, but they just today announced that they're going all online learning for the fall.
Wow.
So like they've already decided they're not having in-person classes, even though it's something made.
Yeah.
So since they've already decided that, it doesn't shock me a ton that a conference that has in that system and saying, well, we're already going to cancel a few
Hostile
of these
dropping into
things.
the area. Watch the skies.
So that doesn't shock
Yeah,
me.
it's
A Division II conference canceling football season and a Power 5 conference canceling is two very different things. There's a lot more money involved.
For sure, that's why. Because when you said that it was like a big conference, I was a little confused. I mean, that football programs are usually what bring in like the most money. So to cancel the season, that's a big hurt financially.
Yeah, if you cancel a football season, that's gonna do some serious damage to a lot of programs. Okay, so let's see if we get something kind of down here in the corner. God, that's a good one right there. I like that one.
Anyone need this?
Or actually, I like that one a lot. Let's go to that one.
All right, let's go there.
It's okay. I think a lot of people are gonna come like Superstore Airport and stuff like that. So, okay.
Sweet.
But I mean, if we're gonna have an honest conversation, the thing that's kind of held back Iowa State a little bit the last couple years is that the offensive line was inconsistent. I think is probably the best word for it. Sometimes they were really good actually. Like last year against Texas they were very good. In the first half against Iowa they were good. Actually, most of the game against Iowa they were good. But there were other games where they really struggled. Like Notre Dame is a great example. Like that game did not go well.
Right.
So they're as that last position group that's kind of been lagging as far as the big jump that we've seen from all the other position groups. When that one catches up and finally starts hitting its stride, I think that's where you can see a team whose ceiling is 8 wins or pushing on maybe a 9th one if you can get the right bounces, to a team that can be really pushing for 9 wins and maybe pushing for 10 or 11 if you get the good bounces. Because going from 8 wins to 9 or 10 wins is a big jump.
Yep. I mean, we should have had how many last year that we lost by a combined total of 12 points?
Oh yeah.
Or 11, something like that last year.
There's an absurd amount of close games.
Right.
And and a lot of those end up happening because of just tiny little mental mistakes, and sometimes the ball just doesn't roll your way. Unfortunately, that happened a lot last year. And it was funny too. Ooh, that's in-state and a precision airstrike. Out of one box, I got a precision airstrike and a legendary 50 cal sniper.
Oh my goodness.
All right. But anyways, but if it's interesting, because if you looked at the stats, Iowa State and Baylor were almost identical football teams last year. Really, the only differentiating factor being that Baylor was very lucky and that they got a lot of bounces. Iowa State got almost no bounces and ended up where they did.
Yeah. Sure.
And so I mean, just a quick turn of fortune could be the difference between 11-1 and going to a Big 12 championship and 7-5 and getting your butt handed to you by Notre Dame in the Camping World Bowl. So it's interesting how that can all happen.
Yeah, I mean, we've just come so far because I mean, how many with Brock Purdy breaking all those records for scoring and yardage and all that? It's just, I mean, that proves that we're making great strides.
Oh, for sure.
Just the consistency is what we got to get down now. And I mean, I think that's a lot of. It's just like an Iowa State thing. We're always close, but not close enough.
Right.
But I feel like we're finally to the point where we can be.
And you've got enough talent there too at the important positions there that you can. Sometimes you can overcome the mistakes, sometimes you can't, but at least you have the ability to overcome those mistakes now. Louisiana Monroe is actually an okay example because while that's not a great team, you kind of forget that they started out that game. They were tied into the first quarter, and they started out with 2 consecutive turnovers right at the beginning of the game. Brock threw an interception on the first pass of the game, and then I think they might have fumbled it on the next drive or something like that. The game started really, really poorly, and then all of a sudden they turned it on. Everything started clicking, and then they put up a score. They put up 72 points, and Brock breaks the single game total yard.
Oh, there's a there. There's
ATV or something.
Hostile vehicle.
Get to the safe zone.
Oh, yeah, we're not too far. See, and you got lots of talent at the skill positions. Your linebackers are rock solid. The defensive line will be interesting. The new defensive tackles can come in. If at least one of them can be pretty decent, that group will be just fine. Secondary will be good. They've got everybody coming back. So you've got enough experience returning at all of your skill positions and at your quarterback spot that they'll be able to early on. I think they'll be able to stomach out even if the offensive line is inconsistent still while they're trying to get while they're kind of building chemistry. I think they'll be able to survive that early on just because of all that talent and experience at like quarterback and receiver and running back and stuff like that, and in the middle of your defense.
I think it'll be great to have Colin back and healthy.
Colin Newell, yeah. Absolutely.
Colin Newell, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's a
he
really
was
nice player.
He is. He's just so smart. I mean, he's a great center.
He is, and Derek Schweiger did a serviceable job in his in Colin. Sorry, I should say Colin Olsen. Well, both of them actually did a little bit. They
did, yeah.
But Colin Olsen did a fine job in replacement. But Colin Newell is definitely a higher ceiling player. I think. I think the offensive line, the ceiling of the offensive line is higher when Colin Newell's in the game versus when Colin Olsen is anchoring the middle of the line. So you've got, Joey Ramos is kind of at this point I think is mostly a shoe-in at left tackle unless something goes totally awry. And then obviously Trevor at left guard, and then Colin Newell back at center. Been hearing a lot about maybe Robert Hudson sliding in at that right guard spot.
Yeah, that's a possibility for sure.
The interesting thing about him is he is just an enormous human.
Yeah.
Offensive linemen are big. Robert Hudson's a big offensive lineman.
Every aspect about that man is just
gigantic.
Big.
He's
yes.
Huge. Because what's Trevor like? 6'4", 310, give or take.
Yeah, 310, 320.
There you go. So somewhere in there. Gas is behind us, by the way. I haven't even been paying attention. It's in your bullshit this whole time.
Same.
All right, let's get to there's an ATV in front of us. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Trevor is obviously not a small human being, but Robert Hudson's got 4 inches and like 20 pounds on him.
Right. I mean, it's a noticeable difference. I
think you should be able to hit A and just climb on. Oh, well, that works too. So, but it's interesting because guards are typically not the 6'7", 6'8" behemoths that you usually see at tackle. Those are usually tackle bodies. But Robert Hudson's he can be a true road grader. Helping the run game. Obviously, it hasn't happened in a while. So he'll be a really tall guard, but I think he's got a chance to be really good.
I think so too.
And they've got a couple guys at right tackle that could get in. Sean Foster is kind of the incumbent, but I think there's the general consensus is that that's more of an open competition than like Joey Ramos' spot is. Not that Joey's isn't an open competition because he's just a redshirt sophomore, but no, redshirt freshman, redshirt sophomore. He'd be redshirt sophomore.
Yeah,
because he's in Trevor's class.
Yep.
So what do we got? Loadout. That's pretty close to us. Let's go grab it.
Go do it. All right.
But there's a couple other guys that could slide in there, like a Jake Remsburg or Grant Treber.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe
A
zone.
couple other guys that could be really interesting fits in there. All right, well, since I've already got my sniper. Oh God, I thought that was somebody in frame. I thought that was somebody.
No, just me.
All right. You guys are paying attention to that bullshit about Iowa State. See, you get me talking about Iowa State football, and I really have a problem stopping.
Exactly.
Because they're a lot of fun to talk about now.
I mean, before there wasn't that much to talk about. I mean, you've got a really good program up and coming.
Yeah. Well, and actually, kind of the point where they are still up and coming, but they've established themselves enough where they've got respect on a national landscape now.
Yeah. They're
still working on getting the Iowa State being a household name in the recruits' living rooms yet. At least when you're outside of the Midwest, they've gotten when you're in the Midwest, Iowa State's got a pretty good name at this point where most people are familiar with Iowa State and kind of what's going on. But the recruits in Florida and Georgia and Ohio or not necessarily even Ohio as much, but like Florida, Georgia, Pennsylvania, the coastal states.
Enemy team
You're still working on getting the Iowa State name into their living rooms and getting them familiar with stuff right off the bat. But they certainly have a lot more recognition than they did,
ground.
a few years ago even. So that's helping quite a bit. So you can talk. Recruiting is interesting to talk about because they're getting really good recruits now, and the coaching is good. I think that I've talked about it in a couple podcasts, but I think the addition of the strength coach, Dave Andrews, I think is going to be huge. I think we're going to look back on that in 3 or 4 or 5 years and look back as maybe a turning point for the program.
Right, he's got them doing a lot of like body weights, like strenuous body weight stuff, which I think is good because I mean that's what they're moving. They need to be comfortable moving their body.
Right. It's not just lifting weights to put on bulk. It's actually being it's functional strength as opposed
like
to just,
agility and all of that.
It's functional strength as opposed to just how much can you bench.
Right, exactly.
Which being able to bench a bunch is great if you at the end of the combine you need to bench 225 a bunch of times. But when you're in a game, you have to use a lot more muscles than what you're just using it on the bench or on the squat. You have to use
and you're
functional strength.
And you're not moving at those angles where you're like lifting. You're moving like in kind of weird kind of situations.
Get out of the schmutz a little bit. So I think he's gonna, like I said, I think he's really going to be a turning point. There's this lever action sniper. It's net.
I'll take it. I need a sniper.
If you see anything up on the map, feel free.
Whoops.
What the fuck?
That was me, sorry. Got a little trigger happy. I'm ready to shoot someone.
Apparently. We haven't seen hardly anybody. Have we seen anybody? Besides that one that was off in the distance?
No, I don't think so.
The games are all blending together now, and I can't even remember if I've been in the gulag this game or not. I don't think so.
No, I don't think we have.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to this ladder up here and see if I can get a little bit higher up. I grab this.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Sort them out.
Get a beat on anybody. Corner of the hospital. Somewhere out here.
Heading in.
The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
Oh shit, I forgot we were being tracked. Alright. Oh, there's a helicopter down there if we need to bail. Okay, hey, I found one. Right about there.
Hostile.
Yep, another one just went in there.
Yep. There's another one in this building over here.
Heading in.
Alright. Oh, I just got sniped. Alright. I think there's that guy in that building. I'm not sure where, but...
Safe zone relocated.
Alright, what are we doing?
Let's... Where are we at? We got a little ways to go. I'd almost be in favor of hopping in that helicopter and switching and flopping over to the other side.
Okay.
Unless you got a better idea.
Nope. Good to me.
Oh, what's that? Gas mask.
I'll take the cover.
All right, passenger.
to go. Actually, we're gonna wait till he's next to him.
Losing ground.
Oh, wait, actually. So we are going to.
Oh, there's dudes down there.
Moving. We're in the safe zone. Watch your enemy.
Okay, we're gonna parachute out into this farmhouse right here.
Which one?
X. Just the one right below us. Oh, hold on, don't do it yet. Okay.
Oh, I did it.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be a guy coming up. Not sure where he's at. 100%.
Time's up. Objective failed.
Are you in the house?
I'm in the, yeah.
Where the hell is he?
Is there not a way to...
He's not showing up on my radar, and I think he's there. So I think he's got his silencer. What are you trying to do?
I need a shield if you have any.
Yeah, I got a couple. Go upstairs. Shh. Hold on one second. Stop moving. Someone's outside. I think they might be coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I heard them running by. They might have just been passing through.
Move out the window here.
Just don't see anybody, interestingly enough. Let's see where this circle ends up.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving
Just a
in.
little.
New safe zone located.
Not too far though. We don't have to go till the gas starts moving.
Well, hopefully it'll shake out those other people that may or may not be around here.
Yeah. I'm not sure where they ended up. Alright, let's get ready to start moving.
Alright.
Got gas moving in.
Let's get to that building.
Mark out. Moving.
Here.
Uh-oh.
Alright, just get into the house.
Regroup in a safe zone.
Go upstairs. You keeping an eye on that staircase? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a dot over this way. There he is, right there.
Mark out. Moving. X-ray. Disregard my last.
Boom, down them. the other one. Getting out of that window. Shit. He's got him. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a guy right here.
Got him.
Armor, please.
Did I drop armor?
No.
Oh.
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 Final deployment is loading up. Finish the fight.
Okay, we've got
Gas
him
is
in, so
moving
this
in.
stuff starts
New
to
safe zone located.
cross the way, tree over here.
Moving out.
You camping
See,
son of a
camping.
gun.
It's just, I love it now. I love it. Come up
maybe-
here again. Let's do it. Probably
I
nobody will.
may drop a precision airstrike on us pretty soon. Oh shit.
Oh, we just got grenaded.
Grid marked. Go for close air.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. No hits on that run.
Should we go?
Let's go out this window here. Oh, hold on.
Alright. Ooh, okay.
Shit, staircase.
Where?
Oh,
Okay.
gas mask. I've got a gas mask if you can get me. Alright, let's go. Oh, I just made. Oh, I was so... Oh. Ah, he killed me anyways with his gun. Damn it.
That was much better.
That was my
Alright, I gotta get another bush light.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
do
right
that
back.
too. I don't have a Jeopardy theme lined up, but I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. I'll grab a bush light.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. You restocked on bush?
I'm good.
See if my buddy's around. Nope. Actually, he might be. Keep the guns offline sometimes. Oh. Let's see. Give him like 2 seconds here to see if he wants to jump in. If he's on that jump, he'd be already in. So, alright. Alright. So, we actually never got our fair shot at the gulag. We didn't. We died. We died after the gulag closed already. Or wait a second. I don't know if Chelsea's here. Pretty sure she's not actually. Let's see. So, if anybody watching has any questions we rambled about Iowa State football there for about, I don't know, half hour, 20 minutes. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. Let's see. If you're just tuning in, we're waiting for Chelsea to get back. I feel like I need to change my floor class. Sure, why not? Should I never use that? Alright, let's see here. Very good. That guy. What is fun about that guy? Appreciate everybody's patience. Chelsea went to go get Busch Light. I think she might be chugging one right now or something. Just looking through my stuff here right now. Realize this is kind of boring at the moment. Really need to get like a back in 10 minutes graphic. Some challenges. Grab 7 kills in Killgun. I haven't played Kill Confirmed in weeks. Do not know how I have. No idea. Oh. Might have had problems with the party. Let's try this. You there, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom came in, she was watching our stream, and she's like, is he waiting for you to get a Busch Light? I'm like, I was on. I was waiting for you, I thought.
Oh no, I think the party must got disconnected or something.
Yeah, it did, and I finally realized.
I need to get a graphic made up to like be back in 2 minutes grabbing beer.
Yep.
I'll have that ready for the next stream.
Sounds good. We're gonna need it.
Yeah.
I taught my mom how to play Xbox. I taught her on Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies.
Ooh.
And then we played World
Which
War
map?
II. Just Kino.
Ah. Kino's a good one.
It is. That's the only one. I have that, and then the 5, just the free ones. I didn't get any of the DLC.
Man, you missed out on Ascension. Ascension is my favorite zombies map of all time. Period. It's amazing. Kino is really good, but in my mind, Ascension is just one half of a tier better than Kino.
Why is it better?
There's a little bit more stuff to do. There's a new perk in there.
Hostile dropping into the area. Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
I don't know how to say. Are the monkeys in Kino? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah. There's a new perk in Ascension. There's new stuff to do.
Is there like a teleporter?
Yeah, oh yeah. There's multiple teleporters.
Okay, yeah, that sounds kind of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Shotgun, why?
Really should let me use my look experience for it. Oh, I ran out of time. I had a guy probably 3/4 dead. Ran out of time. Alright, let's see.
Same. But yeah, I was teaching her how to play, and she kept looking at the ceiling and the floor. I'm like, Mom, just don't move the control up or down, just look left and right. She was having a heck of a time. But we played like 2 days in a row, and she's kind of getting the hang of it. I was surprised she liked it.
It's Black Ops Zombies. It doesn't get a lot better than that.
Exactly.
My vote
That
is
was
Prison,
the-
but I can be okay with another place.
Oh, let's do it.
I'll take it.
Prison just has so much. There's just so much stuff in Prison.
Let's go, Roboto. Get ready. I'll take it. Let's go, Roboto. Get ready.
Let's do this. Grab the pepper line and pretty much the whole way there. Or most of the way there, anyways.
That's alright. Gives me time for a few more sips.
That's kind of what I'm doing. Shit. Should have grabbed food.
I did.
This is rookie move on my part.
It's alright, learning experience.
Next time I'll just bring my bottle of Slipknot whiskey down. Just to try that.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna bring a cooler, but you just took it one
Well, I
step.
should-
I mean,
I could do
even
that.
better.
Or I'll just put a mini fridge in here right next to my desk.
Oh yeah. Perfect
might be
gaming
so.
station.
Yeah. Actually, I'd like to get another. I'd like to get a slightly bigger desk. I've got like just enough space. I'll have to take a picture. I'll take a picture of it in City too. This general thing I got going on, but it's like I got monitor. It's actually 2 different computer systems, but there's 4 monitors on like a desk and a half, and it's just a lot.
Oh man.
There is not enough.
I'm gonna be a
space.
little short.
There's a helicopter heading into the game.
Did they just wreck into it?
Well, they ran into it, but I don't know exactly what the game is.
Coming right in the front gate. Probably gonna die. It's fine.
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
Okay, so there are
Ooh.
definitely people here.
I got a legendary box right off the bat.
Supply box ready for dispatch.
Worse things.
Killed one guy.
Nice. I need to get a gun still. Figure out where these boxes are. Oh, there it is. Cage fighter, thermal sounds, they are.
Ooh, people just took the helicopter.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
They keep like getting in and out of the helicopter. Okay. Oh, it's you. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize I had any shield.
Okay. Oh, the next objective is out of the prison, so I'd say we head over to the next scavenger box. It's kind of way out there.
Ooh, there's a guy up here.
Okay. Probably not gonna be able to help you.
Camping once again.
Which means I am definitely going to the next scavenger box.
Gas is inbound. Objectives updated. Move to the next location. Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them
I believe in
redeployment.
you. You can get out. You just gotta bat me.
Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna camp.
Primary objective accomplished. Supply box found.
And he blew me up.
Be advised,
fine.
your teammate got their ass kicked. They're RTB at this time.
Teammate got their ass
It's
kicked.
all up to you now. Go for the win.
Alright. Problem is that this circle is the entire map. Literally no idea where this thing is gonna go. And it honestly could end up like a long way away. Down drone? Sure, why not? Oh, I can just get to a buy station and buy you back in already.
Vendors here if you got the cash.
Alright, buy station. Where are you? Right there.
Alright, thanks.
Number. Fortunately, I have no weapons to offer you. Actually, I could probably give you one here just so you have something. see if we can't. I gave you the good one. Let's
Oh
see.
gosh. That's a big responsibility.
Okay. Let's. Could use another scavenger. Fortunately, there is not one all that close to us. Like at all. Yeah, there is not one anywhere near us. So I'm thinking we probably. Well, I guess we probably should just wait till the next circle.
Yeah,
closes
and see
so we're
where
not
this goes.
getting too far ahead of ourselves. I need to like get a Jeopardy waiting music so I can just play during these times where we're just sitting here doing nothing.
For real. It'd be clutch. Getting there.
I don't even see anybody like 1,000 meters out that I can spot. Be like, oh, there's a guy way nowhere close to us. Just there's nothing. I can be like, hey, look at this
Loadout
stupid
drop
ass guy.
inbound.
Moving up.
All right. Wait, oh, load up.
Draw her.
We're gonna step out and just immediately get mowed down.
Gas is
Oh
inbound.
yeah.
Marking you safe zone.
Okay, you're not gonna go very far. All right.
You want this gun back?
Nope, I'm good. I've got mine and I've got my sniper.
Alright.
All right, let's.
Oh,
What?
I dropped that gun.
Oh.
Good thing I switched. I would have been not happy.
Okay. Well, let's check out. Yeah, Dragon's Breath shotgun. I'm not a shotgun person, so
Not me either.
let's just get into that building to start
Mark
off
out.
with.
Moving.
Actually, I don't know. That one's not in the circle. But we'll go to that building.
Moving.
Gas is inbound.
Keep an eye on the rooftops. Sometimes they like to watch these buy stations.
I'm gonna go grab this over here.
We're not all here, lads. Regroup in a safe zone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, let's go. I don't know, you got a preference? Hope you're going somewhere
Nope.
near-
I heard a box over here.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
Ooh. Anti-vehicle launcher.
Moving up.
Let's get to that building.
Enemy UAV overhead.
shield, just what I was.
Oh, you needed a shield.
I'm good now. I figured we'd find one. Would have sucked if we found a person first, but you know.
Well, yeah. Another box in here? Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, there's some serious howling going on over here. All right. Haven't
Just
seen
want to hang
anybody
out until
the next circle.
yeah. I
Well,
suppose.
I'm thinking we
Not
probably
even-
should at least get across the river.
All right.
Oh shit! Right in front of us.
Where?
He was gone before I had a chance to spot him, but he is right there at the fire station. They're calling.
Mark
I
out.
think they might be calling
Move
it a
it.
loadout. Oh no, they're doing a recon.
An enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert.
Dope.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Well, at least you're the one being hunted.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay. Let's go around this backside over here and see if we can flank behind him.
Okay.
Take it easy, come around here though.
Taking fire!
All right. Let's just-
Enemy UAV overhead.
Shoot. Get in here. They killed me in the bathroom. Alright, Gulag's out.
Oh no, I hear him.
If you survive, you earn your freedom. You're all that's left. Ready, done. Right, ready. While you wait, feel free to give these wankers a proper cheer. And if you find something to throw, feel free to give them that as well. Fight's begun. You're up next, mate. Get ready.
You can throw rocks at them?
Just hold R. You just hit me. I can throw a grenade.
Sweet.
Alright, one more.
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. Time to earn your freedom.
Well,
You got roughed up in there. We're bringing you home.
I didn't go as well as I was hoping.
Fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
My puppy's just sitting here looking at me like, what are you still doing playing? What do you think, Coco? Do I need to teach you how to play Call of Duty?
That would
Shit.
be the best thing ever.
She doesn't seem interested. She's like, only if I
Check
can
your
use
gear
the
and
controller.
weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
It would make for an interesting third party.
Yeah.
They can do it with a pistol too.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Does that sound redundant? I think I might go to prison again.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, there's no scavenger bounties. Problem is that a lot of my favorite places are going to be
Mark the
super
drop point
obvious
for your
ones.
team.
I'm
You'll
gonna
lead
make
them in.
with this circle.
Gas is closing on your position.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Suggest you get
prison.
moving.
Jump when basically when you get over the river. Be your closest.
Okay.
Let's get it. You can kind of just glide for a little bit and kind of look around, see if you find anybody else. We're definitely the highest up.
Will that be an advantage, or?
Well, what that means though is that we're gonna get closer. Well, we're gonna get closer to prison than anybody else for sure. But it also means that a lot of people probably are also not trying to go to prison.
Yeah, it is kind of out there.
Partially, well, that's kind of the point though.
Yeah.
You get far enough out there, because prison, no matter what, always has a ton of guns. So there, and they hopped in the helicopter, and I think they're already going to prison. It's lame. Good idea, but also a giant bummer. It's a better place. Let's just go straight to this scavenger
Anyone need
contract.
this?
Okay.
Because they're going to prison, they're going to take our stuff anyways. Doesn't look like, I don't see anybody.
Clear to engage all targets. Located a supply box. Secure that position.
I initially didn't pick this place because I kind of thought it would be really busy, but there really isn't anybody over here.
Yeah.
There's another scavenger contract in here, actually.
Nice.
Next objective located.
So I have 2 pump shotguns. Alright, I'm gonna go grab that next scavenger box up on top of the crane.
Okay.
Next objective located.
I will grab.
Gas is moving.
Where are we at? Oh, we don't have that far to go. But there's
Yeah.
there's a guy back over here someplace. Watch behind us. I'm gonna grab this one.
Okay.
There's a red dot popped up on the map. They're putting these in the cockpits. of all these.
Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes found.
We can't stay here. Get to the safe zone.
All right, let's head across the river. Just head straight.
Sounds like it's right above me.
Yeah, it's up here. Bamboo shoot. Alright, let's go grab that.
Anyone need this?
Shit, where'd the thing go? Oh, somebody grabbed it. Someone's in that train station. Looks like people have already been through here. Oh, that doesn't have a door. Never mind. But someone definitely picked up our scavenger out of that train station. Or not the train station, but whatever that is. I'm thinking we get up to the roof, spot some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in here.
Oh,
They are
are.
in here. I just got shot.
Literally no way. Oh, well, so they're already upstairs, so I'm gonna go up to the roof and see if there's any stragglers that are not on the helicopter. Also, I've got a big ass assault rifle I can shoot with.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Gas is inbound. Marking
Yeah.
There's a loadout drop over here if you want to go try to grab that. It is not in the safe
I mean-
zone, but
I don't really need it.
the nice thing is the perks.
Oh, yeah. We've got a decent jaunt to the next.
Yeah, we do. They're down there by the loadout drop right now.
Wish I had a sniper.
Yeah. Well, there's a Jeep right below us. We can get that. Let's do it.
I'm your driver.
Alright, passenger.
We're gonna go.
Anyone need this?
Yeah, we're not sticking around that.
Oh, guys right up ahead of us.
Gas is inbound.
I ran his ass over. He was eliminated. Oh, right below us! Oh, I almost landed on him. That was almost amazing.
There's more guys.
Someone's already been here because that thing's open. Oh shit, I've got a ton of money. I can call in. Well, if you want to get that and you get to work on that, you can. I'm going to call in a loadout drop.
Supply box located. Move to secure.
Well, unless we don't
You
want
want me
one, I can get precision airstrikes and self revive kits and stuff like that. Keep working on that on that scavenger.
I just need to go to it? Or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, we'll collect
Okay.
we'll collect the boxes. Hey, there's a truck coming.
How close?
Look on your mini map. It's they just got out.
Okay.
Grab that one.
Is it around?
That's a storage unit.
Of course it is, you know?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, it's just over here. Okay, I'm gonna call.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV overhead. Next objective located.
If you don't need the guns, just grab a class that has cold-blooded and or ghost on it.
How do you do that? I don't know what. Click it.
Hold X and then look through your classes and then you can see your perks in there. If you find one that's got like I think it says-
Oh god.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you get one?
Yeah, I got one. I went down.
What is this?
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. Time for a bit
Oh,
of
it's a shotgun. Love it.
Get yourself sorted. You're up next. Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked. They're RTB at this time. Your team is KIA. It's up to you now.
All
Wait
right.
for your turn now.
Let's
Be
do
ready.
this.
Return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out. That one. We're taking you back to base. We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
All right, Shells. I think we're. I think I'm all Call of Duty out for tonight. What do you think?
Alright, yeah. I think it's probably time to get to bed. Gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yep, there you go. Same here. So, all right. Well, want to thank everybody for watching another Call of Duty Warzone stream. We'll be back again, hopefully soon. Drinking more Busch Light, getting shot in the face a bunch more. So, everybody have a great rest of your night, great rest of your week. Go Cyclones.